Sally LaForce. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. It's Simmons with a drive. Here's Drummond. And he banks in the layup.
There are a few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing. Down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Green. And the layup falls.
Klay Thompson.
And a high-tempo game tonight. Both teams like to get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to put it.
Oh, my! Throw it down!
From Kyrie.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Thompson outside. Three-pointer, no good. Outside Durant. Wide open look. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Durant's gotten his second bucket.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Count that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Ooh, poked away. Simmons. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development. The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Back to Poole. Launches it. Drummond grabs the miss. And the Nets with possession here. They're on a 12-4 run. Second chance shot. And that one's good. Poole.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Now Curry. Outside Irving. Curry with a steal. And here they come. Poole shot is off.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Right side Curry. The kick to Durant. Right side Curry. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. From deep, here's Simmons. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Warriors trailing. Green. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
What offensive effort from Green. Backing off the shot isn't even a consideration for him.
There are fans that hate on Draymond Green, but nobody can deny he's a winner.
I mean, he is a winner. He's found success at every level. He gives everything to the team, and of course he has the rings to talk all he wants.
Here's Aldridge. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
Yeah, you know, Mills does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates. Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Oh, Green with a block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the... Then his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Brown on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Curry for three. And he buries his first look.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. He's probably knocking it down, too.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Back to Payton. Out to the wing. Outside Curry. Bielitsa left side. Outside Curry. From behind the arc. Brooklyn with the board. Cash. Mills with the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Bielitsa. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play. Executed beautifully, too.
Harris on the wing. Outside Mills. And here's Griffin outside. Rebounded by Bielitsa. To the middle. Back to Payton. Curry from deep three-point land. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back in just a minute. And we hope pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And it's blocked. And they recover it. So they take the lead.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Back to Brown. Over to the left wing. Pass to Harris. To the inside. Here's Claxton. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Claxton's got his first basket.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's Griffin. Soft touch off the glass.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
The three from Curry. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. You know, the number one thing Mills gives you, a confident knockdown shooter from range.
Yeah, Brian, that's been his calling card since he entered the league, but I think he's added some other pieces to his game along the way. He puts it on the floor, he creates for other people. He's a much more well-rounded guard now, and I think that keeps him on the floor and in the league.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, B.A. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Down low. Here's Curry. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play here.
His first foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
The other thing they've done is immediately get out on the fast break. They're definitely getting some points that way.
And that one's good. Simmons.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Outside Irving. Right side Simmons. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Porter. And Durant with the block.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, "It starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me, serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball." Powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent. Shot is good by Curry.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Curry. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Curry's got 5 now.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
We highlight Thompson's scoring often, but right there, just a great read to get it to the open teammate.
Count it.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Inside. Pass to Poole. Outside Curry. Back to Poole. For 3. Durant pulls it in.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Both free throws good from Irving.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wiggins. Great D that time from Irving. Fast break, Brooklyn. Can't get it to fall.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Back to Wiggins.
There's the versatility of all this. Disrupting the shot, showing how valuable he can be at the defensive end.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Here's Curry. And the defensive Wiggins, Grant. Something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
No good on that one.
Jordan Poole, 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. The Nets with the lead. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Curry. To the paint. Here's Simmons. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Simmons has got 6.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
The 3 from Curry. Connects from downtown.
3.
Give him 8.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Irving, that's good.
The fire that Irving plays with, I mean, you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here's Thompson for three. And the Warriors with another three.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Back to Curry. Durant way outside. The offensive rebound. Drummond. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, excellent possession from this team that time. When you set up Drummond down low, I mean, you're going to get trips to the line.
Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
And the basket by Curry.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Right side Simmons. From downtown. And Patty Mills gets the three. Mills has got five now.
And there's one of the sharpest weapons in Mills' arsenal, specifically because of how fast his release is.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
But you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second.
What the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly, but they can keep it up.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Yeah, you know, the Australian Mills continues to prove his value. I mean, he's extremely good in the locker room. He hustles all the time, and he's a guy who earns and demands respect because of his attitude and consistency. And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And here's Curry for three. And the Warriors with another three.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Payton's shot is good. Payton's got 4 points in the quarter.